Hey everybody, it's Kristen here at RRS Oasis, and we are here today with our Goose update. Thank you guys all for tuning in. We hope you have, no climbing on my head. We hope that you guys have an awesome rest of your day.
Before we get to the update, I just wanted to take a second and thank everybody who is following Goose's journey, as well as taking the time to donate towards the sanctuary and Goose's new habitat. We've raised about $2,800 thanks to everybody. We will also be sending out general thank yous to everyone who has donated, as well as some sneak peeks into his new habitat for anyone who has donated toward his new habitat. We also will be working on t-shirts. We're working currently with a local artist to be able to provide those to help generate funds towards the animal sanctuary.
We did learn that Goose has tested positive for hookworms. Now, that's actually something pretty common within reptiles in captivity. It is something that can be difficult to treat, just primarily due to husbandry practices. So if they aren't getting cleaned consistently and they aren't having their habitats cleaned out of any potential reinfections, so when they go to the bathroom and they go back into their water or all those different factors, it can cause reinfections. So we are working on treating it. It requires some deworming medication that we actually treat inside of his food, and then we give him his favorite diet items, which is, from what we've seen so far, been mice. We'll do that for a little bit longer this week, and then it'll be repeated to actually kill off any of the additional life cycles that are occurring. So we'll kill off the initial adult stages, and then as that second life cycle is coming back through, we go ahead and we retreat, and it'll actually help to completely eradicate them. Now, the big thing for us right now is just to make sure that he's not reinfecting himself by making sure his habitat is always nice and clean and that he doesn't have anything going on. But since I mentioned habitat, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody here who's watching, who has donated towards Goose's care. It's incredibly important and actually makes it so that animals like him can thrive. And I know everyone here loves Goose, but we do have about 400 animals in our care, and all of those proceeds are going towards his habitat. And we're actually going to be building him space for him to be able to thrive. And one of the coolest parts about it is we're planning on putting a camera on it and have a live stream so everyone can watch Goose whenever they'd like to. And it will probably run 24/7, but most likely it won't have audio. So guys, his habitat's gonna be somewhere between 12 foot long by 10 feet wide and 10 feet tall. In that space, it's going to have all these different natural spaces for him to be able to elicit those natural behaviors. Things like a burrow for him to be able to burrow down into, natural leaf litter, areas for him to climb, natural perches, things like oak trees. We haven't started the physical construction of it yet, but we do have some blueprints that we'll actually be sharing over to everybody who has donated towards Goose's new habitat, because again, without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do what we do every single day. In addition to Goose, we have had more animals come into our care. We've had about 10 animals come in the last 2 to 3 weeks, including ball pythons, leopard geckos, bearded dragons, and things like that. We've even had California king snakes, as well as some other illegal species that we'll be able to post about maybe in the future, but are still in an ongoing case. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. We do appreciate your time. We are giving Goose a little bit of time here to just get some additional exercise, so I'm actually going to put him down on the ground here for everyone to be able to watch him move around if you'd like to. Now, this isn't Goose on the Loose number 2, I promise. We're very, very methodical, and we watch him very closely whenever we do any of this. But it is important for him, again, to be able to get that supervised time, to be able to move around whenever he really wants to, and we do this as a daily occurrence for him when we can. We just have to, of course, watch for things like infection of parasites for other species. So we're very, very careful, and he is doing rather well in his current temporary habitat. But we are excited to be able to give that new habitat to him once he gets cleared from that quarantine. Now, it's going to take a couple of weeks for us to confirm that those parasites are no longer present. So we'll do his treatment, we'll retest him, just make sure that they're eradicated, and from there, he should be cleared from our quarantine process. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and we really do appreciate your time.